Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is Maha Mantra which we chant after Panchatattva. Okay, so you can all try to remember this. Anyone, Shaurya or anyone else wants to chant?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, you will try, everyone.
Om Ajnanani Timirtasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaye Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशातारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Very nice. Anyone wants to chant? Nobody wants to chant?
Miss, can I chant?
Yes, please chant.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna
Krishtaya
Bhutale Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarine.
Your voice is breaking in between. Is it only for me or for everyone?
Mataji, it's also breaking for me.
Everyone. Oh, okay. I think he has some internet issue. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Yes, so we can start now. So you can all try to remember this and you can all chant before the class. Okay. So today we are, so yesterday in yesterday's class, what we saw, what was there in second chapter?
Summarized contents of the whole Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. So anybody remembers any of the shlokas of that chapter?
Mataji, I know.
All the important shlokas.
May I chant? 2.7 and 2.14.
Very nice.
Can I chant 2.7?
Yes, chant.
Karpanya dosho pahata swabaha prichami tvam dharma samoda chetaha yacheyam sinnishintam bruhitan me shishyastiham shadimam tvam prapannam.
Very nice. Yes. Who else? Anyone?
Can I chant number 7 too? Mataji, can I chant 2.62?
Yeah, she's chanting, no? Oh,
Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava prashami tvam dharma samoda cheta yakshayasam nishitam bruhitan me shishyastiham shadimam tvam prapannam.
Very nice. Good. Yes, Mahika, chant.
I'm chanting 2.62. Is that okay?
Okay. Yes, chant.
ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः सङ्गस्तेषुपजायते सङ्गात् सञ्जायते कामः कामात् क्रोधो विजायते.
Very nice. Beautiful shloka. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yes. Okay. So yesterday we have already seen that is the content of summary of Gita, you can say. So finally, in the first chapter, Krishna didn't speak anything. Okay, till Arjuna is surrendering to Krishna. Arjuna is requesting Krishna to help him. Krishna is not forcing anybody. Krishna is not forcing Arjuna. No, you have to do this or do that or whatever. Arjuna is ready. Krishna is okay with it. But Krishna is advising. When Arjuna is very much confused, what are the reasons why he is lamenting?
compassion, indecision, family tradition, sin, and
family tradition, no enjoyment, and sin.
Very nice. Thank you. These were the reasons what Arjuna was saying to and lamenting. And he wanted to give an excuse that he doesn't want to fight. But then finally, what are the 9 reasons why Arjuna won the war?
Rishikesha,
Bhagyalakshmi,
Dharmasheta,
Rishikesh,
Bhagyalakshmi,
Bhagyalakshmi,
Vidwaja, Divine Chariot,
Dharma Kshetra, Mokshada Ekadashi, Kapitvaja.
Yes,
Takta Jiva.
beautiful. Yes, correct. Tyakta Jiva. People were also ready to sacrifice their lives, right? And Gandiva, Conchal was also there. So many reasons. Bhagya Lakshmi is also there. Krishna is all. Rishikesha is always there, and that was Mokshada Ekadashi. Very beautiful. So these were the 9 reasons. Even though there were thousands of people against them, but where Rishikesha is there, Krishna, Bhagya Lakshmi is goddess of fortune is definitely going to be there, and they are definitely going to win. These are the 9 reasons. So today we are going to see Karma Yoga of action. So we'll see action. Every person has to do some actions, right? You can't sit like that. You have to do some work. You have to do some karma, right? Every day we keep on doing so many things, right? That is all karma which we are doing. What are the 3 stages of understanding God realization? Everybody knows?
Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan.
Bhagwan. What is the form of Bhagwan?
The personal form of the God
Or
himself.
the personal form of God, or Shanti, the form of
Yes.
God.
So how many hands Bhagwan has?
4 hands.
Bhagwan has only 2 hands. Only
ma'am.
handed. He is a personal form. Like us, we also have only 2 hands. Krishna also, in personal form, he has only 2 hands. But in Paramatma form, he has 4-handed forms, right? He has 4-handed form. And with that, he's holding everything. What is all he's holding? Yes. And in the first realization, what is that first realization?
Right form
Yes.
of
The light form of that, something, the powerful power is there, and that light is it is coming from Krishna only. It is self-effulgent light which is coming out of Krishna, but they are not personally attached to Krishna. They are just attached to the light form of the Lord. So that is little difficult. Like you are just trying to take the taste of gulab jamun, which is just lying there, and you're just watching it and trying to assume how it must be, how it is it soft, it is tasty, it is sweet, or it is so. We don't know. Unless and until we don't taste it, we don't know, right? Anything, we can just see, we imagine something, but in fact something else is there. So it is just like that. It is just the light of the Krishna. That power is so powerful that even people get mesmerized with that. That is just the power of Krishna, the light which is coming. But you can understand how powerful the personal form of Krishna must be, right? So it is very difficult for understanding God in the light form, Brahman form. So it's always easy to just connect to Krishna in the personal form. What are the 6 opulences of Krishna?
Beauty, famous, rich,
Strength,
Yes.
renunciation,
Yes.
renunciation,
knowledge.
strength,
Yes, knowledge. Yes, correct. So these are the various 6 opulences. First is very beautiful, right? Very famous, very attractive. So these are the few 6 opulences. Anybody who has 100% of all these opulences is considered as Bhagwan. But as a human or as a powerful king or anybody, nobody could have all these opulences, right? He has lot of wealth. He was so famous. Till now we are discussing about him, and he's so attractive. Everybody, whenever they saw Krishna, everybody was always thinking, enchanted about him. They just always wanted to see Krishna. When Krishna was small and he used to go with all his friends to graze the cows, and everybody is watching when Krishna is coming back. They are just watching the streets so that they could just again see Krishna. So before, when he went, by the time he is returning back, they are always thinking about Krishna. That is why they are very, very exalted devotees, right? So they just keep on thinking of Krishna. That's what we have to do. We have to satatam kirtayanto mat. We always have to think about the Lord and always have to understand. Otherwise we are not going to understand. Whoever thinks about the Lord, prays to the Lord will definitely reciprocate to them. Are we this body?
No, we are a soul.
So we are just
We are super souls.
not just the outer jacket which we are wearing. We are also, we have something very very important, that is the soul. So we are already seen three realization of God realization. That is, first is Brahman, then Paramatma, and then Bhagwan form. Bhagwan form is very beautiful. 6 opulences also we saw, right? Beauty, rich, famous, strength, knowledge, renunciation. So now can you see here, do you think our vision is perfect?
No,
Whatever you
Mataji.
see, that is perfectly the way it is. You sometimes you see from far something is there, and you imagine some image, and then with like here you can just see from the far, from the distance, you see a tree is there. Can you see anything else apart from that?
No, Mataji.
The nature is there, and some clouds you can see, and just a tree. Okay, and like if you go, you try to focus something more. If you go nearby, what is there? There is also a bird, correct? And then there is also a fruit which the bird is eating. So when we go close by, only then we realize it. Like that only, we can't realize God by sitting here and just imagining the Brahman form. You have to personally understand it. So personally understanding is, first is you understand that there is some light from far, you understand, and you think it is some power is there. You're just meditating on that. It is not easy. Then when you more realize about the God, then you understand that yes, some 400 form is there, a beautiful form is also there, but he's very small. He is actually in this height in everybody's. You can think in that way, because Prabhuji was saying someday that it is almost here, like this much. So he's standing, he's not sitting also, he's standing, but he's not tired. Okay, he's sitting in everybody's heart, not only human, it is all the species of life. He is there. When the soul is moving, Paramatma moves. Maybe that is why along with that the soul is also moving. Only then the body, the life is gone in from that species of life. So Paramatma form is very beautiful. Even that has 400 form, but it is not a personal form. Then the final form is Paramatma, Bhagwan form. Bhagwan form is a personal form. See, he is also having a light which is coming out, right? Even when he was small, no, even though everybody used to lock him in the room and all, and off the lights, take out all the lamps and diyas, but still there was some light coming out, and that was the light which is there in Krishna. It is present. All the sun, moon, everything, whatever is getting the light, all it is from Krishna only. Krishna also says in coming chapters that there is no need of any light in my kingdom, because Krishna himself has lot of light. Okay, so you can't realize something just sitting far or not understanding, unless and until you don't jump into the water. Can you just get training sitting outside for swimming?
No, Mataji.
Right? You have to go inside, only then you understand how to swim. Otherwise, just theory, by theory you can't understand. That's why practicals are also being given. So here sometimes we imagine that, yeah, here see the image of the apple is shown. It looks like, yeah, full nice very juicy apple is here, but in fact it is being eaten by somebody. Can you see here? Can you eat this? Because it is already eaten and it is not good for you to eat. So the image we have, that is why we are not, we are human. As a human, we are into illusion many times. We think something, but it is not the fact. Yes, in 3.1. Arjuna uvacha jayasi chet karmanaste matta buddhir janardhana tat kim karmani ghore mam niyojayase keshava Yes, who is reading?
Can I read Navdeep?
Yes, read now.
Yes, miss.
Arjuna
Said,
Yeah, Navdeep, your net is not good. 1 minute.
Who
Yes, someone else read because
is
I think his net is not good.
why do you want?
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes, read.
Arjuna said, "O Janardana, O Kesava, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare? If you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work,
Yes. So Arjuna is asking Janardhana. Who is Janardhana?
Krishna.
Krishna only, because he takes care of the all the public, Jana, all the public. So he's also called as Janardhana. Oh, Keshava, Keshava, Madhava. These are all the names of the Krishnas, right? But why do you think? Why do you? Yes. Why do you want me to engage in the ghastly? Why you want me to engage in this war? You are just telling me to fight. But why should I fight? Because if I fight, I will kill all my relatives, and I don't want to do any sinful activity, right? And he's becoming compassionate, and he's feeling everything is so. 5 reasons he's saying about this. If you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work, as Krishna has already told him, just leave everything on me. You just do your activity, do your karma, and don't think about the result. Do it very perfectly. Don't think that, oh, I have to get 100% and I'll just study. You just start thinking about the results. Yes, but you have to put the efforts. No, you have to dedicate 100%. Then whatever is there in your destiny, it will definitely come to you. But it is your duty to put 100%. Similarly, he is wanting to he's just asking Krishna, why should I engage into that war when you know that fruitive work, intelligence is better than fruitive work. So you don't have to think the result, what is going to come, but you have to be very sincere and put the efforts, what is required. So Arjuna's
Mataji, can I read that? Mataji,
Yes.
can I chant the shloka?
Yes, you can chant.
अर्जुन उवाच जायसि चेत् कर्मणस्ते मता बुद्धिर्जनार्दन तत् किं कर्मणि घोरे मां नियोजयसि केशव.
So now Arjuna is asking Krishna a few questions, and Krishna is going to answer it. If you think intelligence is better than fruitive work, so he's saying, why should I do some activity? Why should I do karma? I should leave everything. I'll become sannyasi. I'll renounce my work. Well, because he's a Kshatriya, he has to fight. Now he's saying, I'm not going to fight. That means he is taking sannyasa. He's leaving everything and going. He wants to give an excuse that he doesn't want to fight. So he's thinking, I'll just leave everything. I don't want the kingdom. I don't want anything. I'll just leave and I'll go. Now in 3.2. Yes, anybody wants to chant? Vyamishrena. Yes, try.
व्यामिश्रेणा वाक्यने बुद्धिं मोहाय शिवामे तदेकं वद निश्चित्य येना श्रेयो हम अपुण्यम. My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me.
Yes, Mahika, chant. You want to chant?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, chant.
Vyamishrene vavakyena buddhim mohayasi vame tadekam vada nishchitya yena shreyoham apnuyam.
Very nice. So here Arjuna is saying, my intelligence is bewildered. What should I do? I don't know. You are saying renounce your work and also work. So both together, how can I do it? So he's saying, if I do some activity, if I help somebody, I also in return will expect some help, no? In some favor from others. But now Krishna is saying, you help, but you don't think about the results. You do your activity, but don't expect the results. So Arjuna was confused. Like you work, but you are also renounced. You are not expecting about it. So even though you are working, but still you are like a sannyasi, not expecting anything. So I am bewildered with both. You're saying this both are equal. So what is right for me? Instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which one is the most beneficial, to work or leave. So he's saying both are like equal for me. You're telling your instructions looks like both are equal, but he wants to know from both of that which is better for me to do here. Yes, 3.9. Yes, anybody? Karmendriya nisamyamya yase manasa smaran indriyarthan vimud atma mithyacharena uchyate. Yes, anybody wants to try?
Mataji, may I try?
Yes, may I?
Anushka.
Yes, Mataji. Karmendriyani samyamya yasti manasa smaran indriyatha vimudhatma niyatta
Mithya.
mityacharasa uchyate.
Nice. Good.
Can I try?
Mataji.
Yes, Tanvika.
One who restrains the senses of actions but whose mind dwells on sense objects certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender.
Yes, Mithyacharya, in the sense he's a pretender. He says that, oh, don't do that, okay? And he's closing the door and he's doing it. So here he has two faces, right? He's trying to show off to the society that he's not, he's very nice and he's following all the shastras or something like that. But internally he has some desires and he does what he says. He does opposite of what he says. One who restrains the senses, like a sannyasi, he should not be doing all the things which to beautify or to have extra food or to accumulate lot of wealth. These are all which are the sense gratification. We are doing it for our benefits, right? This is not recommended for sannyasis. They are in a renounced order. They doesn't want to accumulate wealth. They'll treat everybody on equal platform. They'll try to gain knowledge and try to preach more and try to, these are all the things sannyasis do, right? But somebody is trying to refrain his senses from actions, but whose mind is, he's trying to stop doing activities, but in the mind he's thinking about it. Okay, oh, hopefully I should have partied with my friend, but outwardly he is not he has taken sannyasa, but inwardly he's thinking that it was very fun to enjoy and all. His sense is not been controlled properly, but certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender. What he is trying to show off is not actually the person who is in fact 100% dedicated. Like here sannyasi is there. Yes, yes, you can chant. 1 minute. First, let me, next shloka you chant, okay? So, here you can see he's a pretender. He's a mithyachari, right? He is a sannyasi and he is also having a cigarette in his hand. Do you think he is a perfect sannyasi?
Not so
No,
much.
Mataji.
Yes, he is addicted with this. This addiction, intoxication, or anything like this is not allowed. It is not recommended in Shastras, right? So, but still, he is he left his family and he's staying in a secluded place and trying to do some bhakti, but then still he is not able to control his senses. We should able to control our senses. Unless and until we are not, it is like a horse, it will go here and there, like a wind, it will keep on moving, right? Unless and until we don't control ourselves, our senses are definitely going to control us. So like your exams are there and you just want to study, but still your mind says, no, I can't, I just want to enjoy, I want to go out. But still you're sitting here, but still your mind is somewhere else. Oh, that day, no, it was very fun, I watched that movie, and you're thinking about it. How well you can study? Can you study?
No,
Right?
Mataji.
Even though you have tried to sit here, but still your mind is dwelling in that sense gratification. That's why that is of no use, right? Here also he's trying to do bhakti, but finally he has ended up doing all the bad things, which is not recommended. So these type of people are mithyachari. They are fooling people also, right? So it is not recommended. Instead of that, he should have been in the family and working for the family. He has renounced his work, he's taken up sannyasa, but still he is into that self-gratification mode. Yes, anybody wants to chant? Yes, Mahika, want to chant?
Yes, Mataji.
Try.
Yastvendriyani manasa niyamya rabatirjuna karmendriyai karma yogam asaktasya vishishyate.
Very nice. Yes. Yes, chant. Yes, Jitendra.
On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins karma yoga in Krishna convinces.
Yes.
Without attachment, he is by far superior.
Yes. On the other hand, so the person who is a mithyachari, the person tried to pretend, but he's not internally, not actually living everything, right? He's controlled by his senses. But if, on the other hand, it has been said, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by mind and begins karma yoga, do his activity in Krishna consciousness, doing work in the Krishna consciousness without attachments of the result. Oh, this belongs to me only, not attached with it, without attachment. He is far superior. Krishna is saying this. He is far superior. Instead of being a sannyasi and thinking about the sense gratifying his own senses, it is better that a sincere person who is in he is in the family and working for, in the morning he does some deity worship, and then he goes to office and he comes back and he is in Krishna consciousness. That is far better than the person who has left everything and still into that self gratification mode. So do your duty as a kshatriya in detached mode, knowing that you are a soul. You should think that you are the soul. Yeah, soul is never dying. It is. And what is the property of soul? Anybody remembers that?
Mataji, it cannot be cutted by anything. It cannot be within by wind. It cannot be wet. It cannot be burnt.
Very nice. Shloka, you remember?
Yes,
Anyone?
Mataji.
Yes, chant.
Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha.
Very nice. Thank you. Good. So this is the mode we should be in a detached mode, knowing that we are soul. So we should not be very much attached to this body, or see, we know that we are always eternal. Our soul is always eternal. We were there before this body was there, and we will always again be after, even though we die after certain age, or our body is been left out and the soul is passing to another body, but still that soul is always there. It is eternal. So we should not be attached with only this body. So, like, have you seen a lotus leaf? Does it get wet?
No, Mataji.
It's never wet, right? Even though the water droplets are on it, it will just slip off as if nothing is there. It is not attached, right? So that is how we have to do. We have to do our activity, but we should not be attached. Here a king is there. Okay, this is Jagannath Swami. This is from Puri. From Puri, every year, no, there is Ratha Yatra. From Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, this has been practiced. Till now, it has been practiced. And Jagannath Swami comes on the streets when it is being carried. Even the king comes and sweeps the road because the Lord is coming, so they have to clean it. right? They clean it through all the roads and it continuously it is being carried. So here the king himself, he has thousands of workers, right? Anyone can come and sweep the road. He can just sit and just order, but still with a humble attitude, without without the attachment that I'm the king, I am the bossy person. He is so humble. He is sweeping the roads. Can you see here? Why should a king do that? Because he is thinking, definitely he knows that Krishna is so powerful, everything belongs to him only. That is how you have to be very humble, like a grass. Have you seen a grass? A small grass on the ground. When you go walk in the garden also, no, if you see the grass, it is always straight, and when you stamp it, does it hurt you? It will just bend, no? And after some time again you take out your leg, it is again straight. So it is not affected by any of people are stamping. If somebody hurts you, if somebody says something wrong, you feel very much depressed, no? You feel bad.
Yes, Mataji.
So you have to also develop that habit. Okay, let people say that you should not be very much in the very depressed mode that, oh, somebody scolded me. No, you have to do your activity. You should not be attached in that way. You have to realize it. So even though king was there, even he was not puffed up with power. He was very humble, and in that way we have to also do some service. That is the karma, that is the activity in Krishna consciousness he is doing. That is how we have to behave. Yes, anybody wants to chant Niyatam Kuru Karman Tvam? Anybody? Karma Jaya. Yeah.
Niyatam kuru karma tvam tam karma jayo ohya karmana sarya yatrapi
Sharira.
na prasiddhed akarmana.
Yes, I think you have some mic issue. There is some echo going on. Anyone else?
It's behind Navdeep.
Navdeep, wait. Even your mic is not good. Yes, Ushashi.
Miss, now it is okay.
Yes, Ushashi is chanting. Chant.
Perform your prescribed duty, for doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work.
Yes. So we all know, perform your prescribed duties. Whatever activity you have taken up, you have to do it. Your prescribed activity you have to do. Doing so is better than not working. It is better than not working. Taking up sannyasa and still you are into that sense gratification mode, it's not recommended. It's better that you work and don't attach to the results. One cannot even maintains one's physical body without work. You don't have to renounce the work. Don't take everybody go and take sannyasa. No, it is not recommended in Shastras. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, do your activity, do it in Krishna consciousness, and then one cannot even maintain one physical body. You can't just keep on eating and sitting like that. You have to do some activity. No, physical work is always necessary. Even our body can't be fit if you are not doing any work. It becomes very lazy and it becomes sick. Finally it will end up having lot of problems, right? So that is, you can't even maintain your body. So that is why you have to work, you have to do it. Yes, sorry, Shaurya, you want to chant?
Yes, Mataji.
Chant.
Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jayo hi akarmana sharira yatra pichate na prasided karmana.
Very nice, thank you. Yes, so we can't even maintain our body. Yes, anybody wants to chant? Yajnat karmano nyatra lokoyam karma bandanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Yes, who wants to chant? They can chant.
Mataji, Kaunteya is Arjun. No?
Yes, Kaunteya. Kunti's son is Kaunteya. Yes. Yes, who wants to chant? Mahika?
Yes, Mataji, I want to chant. Yagnathat karmano nyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara.
Yes, very nice. Yes, Aditi?
Can I read the translation?
Yes, read.
Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage.
Yes. So whatever work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. You have to do whatever is, because we are getting everything from the Lord. We get rain, we get food, we get, so everything, whatever we are getting, it is from the Lord Vishnu. Otherwise, if you are not offering that to Vishnu, we are in the bondage. Like we are using somebody's property, like you have just captured somebody's house and staying there, and you're not paying rent also. Will that person allow you to stay there? He'll just, what he'll do, he'll just pick all your luggages, he'll throw out and he'll lock the door and he'll go. So when we are using everything of the Lord and we are not having gratitude or to at least offer that to the Lord, that's why we have to offer it to the Lord. So whatever, otherwise work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage. Whatever activity you're doing, you should not be doing it only for your benefit. You should do it for the Lord and you will get the result of it. Okay. So in the previous life also, previous kalas, you have seen that people used to do yajnas and all. In the fire, they used to sacrifice everything, right? That is, it goes to Vishnu, that is offered to Agni, and Agni, they used to carry that to the Vishnu. Yes. So that is why in that time that when they used to chant so nicely that God personally used to come there and he used to accept all the offerings which they were giving. So that is the sacrifice which they are doing. Whatever we do it for Vishnu. Yes, type of karma. There are a lot of activities, the karmas which we do, the work which we do. There are of three types. Which are they? One is vikarma, then is karma, then is akarma. First is vikarma. Vikarma means vikarma, that is negative thing, breaking law of God. Whatever God has recommended, you are doing against that. Okay, you are doing against that. That is vikarma. And karma is karma is activity. Whatever activity you are doing, that is karma. Good work on material platform, that will bring good results. You are doing good for people, you are helping poor people and all, you are doing some good work, that will bring good reactions, you will get good results of that. Okay. And akarma, you have to not only do good work, you have to also do akarma. What is akarma? Devotional activity for which suffers no reactions, even though you are trying to follow everything, right? But still unknowingly sometimes you do mistakes. In that way, if you are in akarma platform, definitely doing devotion, everything you're offering to, you're just plucking some leaves or vegetables, even though that has life, right? Small you are doing some your wrong activities piling up, and you will get the reaction for that, right? You're cutting the trees, definitely you will get reaction for that. Whatever, while walking, sometimes the small insects are there, you are just stamping on it, even that effect will affect you. All this will pile up and your good karma, bad karma is been calculated. So if you're doing it all, even though you're plucking the leaves or you're trying to take out something from the plants also and offering that to the Lord and accepting that prasadam, in that way, whatever suffering is coming, it is not coming to you, because you have done it for the, you have offered everything to the Lord. In that way, there is no sufferings, no reactions for that. There are 4 types of yugas. Everybody knows it?
Yes, Mataji.
Which are the yugas? This is which yuga?
Satya Yuga.
Satya Yuga. And Satya is that they are very pure. They used to always, they were very truthful, right? Satya, they were very Satya Yuga. In that, people used to also see Paramatma inside them. Can you see here? They used to meditate. They used to meditate and their mind was so clean. They didn't had any difficulty in thinking about the Lord. They were very Satya. And that is why that is Satya Yuga, wherein people used to also meditate very nicely and Krishna, Paramatma was manifested in their heart. But then people were not able to do it. In the next Yuga, which is this Yuga?
Treta Yuga.
Treta Yuga.
Treta Yuga.
What is happening here?
Fire sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
What
Yes.
Yuga, Mataji?
This is Satyuga. This is
Treta Yuga.
Treta Yuga. Fire sacrifice.
yes. In this Yuga, fire sacrifice used to be done, right? And they had lot of money and all. They used to offer, and all the items, whatever was been offered, that was very pure enough. That was there. That was not manipulated or by any manufacturers or anything, but it was very pure. That is the Treta Yuga, wherein fire sacrifice was done by chanting all the Vedic hymns. It was very perfectly done by all the priests. Can you see here? All the Brahmanas, they were very, very with lot of knowledge, and they used to chant it very perfectly. And Paramatma, God used to come also. Agni, they used to come and offer the prasadam to them. That was the Yuga in Treta Yuga. But then this was also not possible later on. Then the Yuga came is, which Yuga is this?
Dwapar Yuga.
Dwapar Yuga.
Dwapar Yuga. Temple worship.
Yes. Krishna personally came there also. In all the Yugas, the Lord comes, okay? Here, this is Dwapar Yuga, wherein this is the place.
Temple worship.
Which is this place? This is Indraprastha. Yeah. Wherein Yudhishthir Maharaj was performing Rajsuya Yajna, wherein he was offering everything. He wanted to, the kingdom, all the kings accepted Yudhishthir Maharaj as the Chakravarti king. And but then Yudhishthir Maharaj was supposed to worship the Lord, who is very powerful. So finally, after deciding, after all of them agreed to a point that Krishna is superior and they should worship him. And that is what it is happening here. Okay.
Mataji, where he killed the Shishupala.
Yes, Shishupala. He killed Shishupala. Shishupala was very envious of the Lord, and that's why he started saying wrong things about the Lord. But Lord had given promise to his aunt that he won't be killing him till 100 of his mistakes. Until that time, Krishna heard everything, right? He heard everything, and finally, when he completed that that grace period, Krishna definitely killed him with the chakra, with his Sudarshana chakra. Okay, this is Dwapar Yuga. And then came is, we are in this Yuga, which is this
Kali
Yuga?
Yuga. Kali Yuga, chanting the holy name.
We can't do this because in this, we need a lot of money and all to offer. It was a temple worship also. Lot of jewels, a lot of danas, lot of food is being given. So this was a very elaborated temple worship was there in this Yuga. Then came our Yuga, that is Kali Yuga. Only we don't have that much money. No item is that pure enough. We are not that calm that we can meditate. So these all three things are being rejected in Kali Yuga. Even though people do it, okay, they can do it. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Guru Parampara Acharyas have also recommended that in this Yuga, Shastras also recommend that in this Yuga, it is not possible for all of us to do this. It is very simple for us to do in this Yuga, that is chanting the holy name of the Lord in Kali Yuga. So we have to chant. How we can chant? First, we have to chant Panchatattva. And so these are the Panchatattwas, okay? These are the 5 Panchatattwas. That is why we take blessings from them. So it goes like this. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we take the blessing of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya and Gauranga. So we take all the blessings. This is actually Brahma, Radharani, Shiva, right? And so all are there. Nityananda Prabhu is Jai Krishna himself. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself in this Kali Yuga. He had come only 500 years back. He had come. Not only in Dwapar Yuga when Krishna came during Mahabharata, After that also Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a disguised form. He doesn't wanted to reveal everything. That's why he came. But he just wanted to show how you have to do bhakti, how my devotees enjoy my bhakti. So Krishna had to come personally. So we have to chant this. So anyone can chant who has not chanted Panchatattva till now?
Ma'am, I did.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaurava
Bhakta Vrinda.
Vedanta.
Chant Mahamantra also.
Okay, ma'am. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very
Mataji,
nice.
may I also
Can I
chant?
read? Mataji, can
Yes, chant.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Yes,
can I
very
read?
nice.
Mataji will chant.
Pardon?
Mataji, can I read? Present.
Yes.
Mataji, can I read?
No, wait 1 minute. Who is saying, wanted to know? Yes, Usha Shea, what you want to know? You want to chant?
I have chanted already in the
Okay. Who wants to chant?
Miss me. Will that?
Chant.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Nice, thank you. So we'll see how we have to chant, okay? So when we are chanting Panchatattva, on which beat we should hold it? See, this is the Krishna beat. This is called as Krishna beat. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
So this is the Krishna beat, okay? This is Krishna beat. We chant on this Panchatattva. When we chant, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, and then we start chanting towards anti-clockwise. We do it, and then we turn it. Once after completing 108 malas, we turn the mala. We don't cross this bead actually. We don't cross it. We just turn it, and again we start chanting. So usually in that way we have to chant. Okay, but we have to chant Panchatattva in the beginning. Yes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, came 500 years back in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga only he came. 1 minute. Huh? We need to mark the attendance. Anyone has the link, please try to copy that link and keep it. Sometimes no.
Ma'am, how to make the absent into present, ma'am?
You didn't mark your attendance, that's why it is absent. Why didn't you mark your attendance?
I do not know how to make the absent into present, ma'am. It is
You
not
can't
coming.
do that. It is already absent. That means you are not able to mark it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you just send me your email ID. I'll just look at it. Okay.
Ma'am, you did not send the link for the attendance.
Yes, I'm just sharing it.
Ma'am, should I type
Okay,
the?
ma'am.
Yes, if you have, you can type it.
Ma'am, is it the same link from last
It
time?
will be the same link every day, but the code is different. I'll just share in a while. Give me 2 more minutes. I'll just share that.
Okay.
Okay, so Lord Chaitanya, he is Krishna himself only. Okay, he is not different from Krishna. 1 minute. I think I have WhatsApp issue. I'll just tell you the number of presents. Yes, which has come. Yeah, I'll share it in a while. Okay. Sometimes this WhatsApp, no. So we all know that Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. He came in this Kali Yuga because all his devotees were calling for it. Advaita Acharya, who is Shiva himself, he personally, because in this Kali Yuga, lot of people were doing some very wrong activities and all. So he was very much compassionate for all the living entities, and they were doing so wrong things. So he requested Krishna to come and help all the Kali Yuga people to go back to Krishna. How can we go back to Krishna in this Kali Yuga? How can we go back to Krishna?
Mataji, by chanting Hare Krishna.
Only that is the only way we can be delivered from this yuga. Otherwise, it is very difficult for us. I'm just sharing the attendance link. Just bear with me. So he chanted the holy name of the Lord, and with the Ganges water and Tulsi, he just offered only two things to the Lord. What did he offer?
Tulsi.
Tulsi and Ganges water. Ganges water is Ganga Devi's water, right? Holy water. He offered that. From tomorrow, I'll share it immediately after the class. Okay. So please mark your attendance, everybody. And whoever has missed their attendance are you able to see my screen of PDF?
No, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, we can see.
We can see,
We
no?
can
You
see, Mataji.
Okay. So this is how we have to chant. So he came himself 500 years back in Kali Yuga to spread Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So he chanted, he helped everybody to chant how you have to chant, how you have to do bhakti. He showed it personally. So in that way, we have to do it. We can do it at home, right? We all can chant it along with all our family, friends and all. You know, satsang and all, people, till now people are doing it. Lot of them do Maha Mantra Japa and all together with family, all friends. They call everybody and do it. In the streets also, we have seen this with Kartal and all Mridanga, people are going, chanting the holy name of the Lord on the streets. We can do it personally also. So there is nothing like that. We can't do it personally. You can do it with family, with everyone. You can do it very loudly or very slowly also. You can do it. This is the month. This is been said in Kali. It has been said in Kali Yuga, only Hare Nama will save you. Hare Nama, Hare. Anybody wants to chant?
Mataji, may I chant?
Yes, chant.
Can I chant?
Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalo, kalau nasteva gatiranyatha.
Yes. So for spiritual progress in this Kali Yuga, there is no other alternative. There is no other alternative. There is no other alternative. Holy name, the holy name of the Lord will save you in this Kali Yuga. So it has been said that we can just chant. Only in that way we are being saved. Otherwise, we are just coming again and again in this Kali Yuga, and we are just wasting our life. So you have to just chant the holy name of the Lord. Okay. Anybody wants to chant?
May I chant?
Yes, chant.
Yajna Sistasina Santo Mushanti Sarvakirit
Kilbishahai Bhunjante Tva Agama Papa
Ye Pasanti Atam
Ye
Karna.
Pachanti Atma Karanat. So the devotee of the Lord are released from all kind of sin because they offer everything to the Lord. Whatever food they are eating, they are offering to the Lord and taking it as a prasadam, right? Sacrifice. Otherwise, who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. So we have to offer it to the Lord, because otherwise we are eating the sin. Okay, because we are killing some vegetables, we are taking out all the life from that, and we are having it. Unless and until we are offering it to the Lord, we are just cheating. We are trying to enjoy ourselves. It doesn't belongs to us. We are getting it because of the Krishna's mercy. So we have to offer it to the Lord. And yes, anybody wants to chant?
Mataji, I want to chant.
Yes, chant.
Annat bhavanti bhutani parjanyadanna sambhavah yagnat bhavati parjanyo yagna karma samudbhavah.
Very nice. So, anybody wants to read translation? Yes, read. Read.
Mataji, can I read the translation?
All
Can I
living
read?
bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performance of yagna, sacrifice, and yagna is born of prescribed duties.
Yes. So whatever food we are getting, can you see here? So because of yajnas, everything happens, right? When people are doing yajna, rain, they are worshipping the rain, and the rain is coming, and the food grain is grown. Who is this? Please mute yourself. Okay. So whatever yajnas they are doing, it goes to the up there to the Lord, and then it comes as a rain. Okay, and all the plant is being grown, and whatever comes out, that is being, after preparing, it has been offered to the bhoga is being offered to the Lord, and then everything has come from Shastras only. We understand how we have to do yajna. So this is the cycle which keeps on repeating. Okay, Annat Bhavati Bhutani, that means here it is being told all living entities want food, right? They can't live without food, which are produced from rain. Rain are produced by performance of yajna, sacrifice. Yajna is born of prescribed duties. Whatever duties you are doing, you should offer it to the Lord. In that way, you are free from. You all know this Govardhan story, right? So Krishna said, no, you don't have to do yajna. You don't have to offer everything to the Indradev, and only you have to offer it to Govardhan. Govardhan is not different from Krishna. Krishna said that, and that's why he lifted Govardhan for how many days and how many nights?
7 days and 7 nights.
7 days, and with this small finger, he lifted it, and he stayed there, and everybody was watching. They were so scared that they were thinking it may come down. The mountain will come down. So everybody also tried to help Krishna. They lifted with their that stick which they had. When they were grazing the cows and all, they had a stick. They also tried to lift, but that is of no use. But only with this finger, he could hold it. That is only through Krishna's mercy. What is the yajna in this Kali Yuga? What is the yajna we have to do? Sacrifice we can do?
Chanting the
Chant Hare
holy
Krishna Mahamantra.
Yes, please chant once, everybody.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, anybody wants to chant this?
Ma'am, can I read the sloka?
Can I?
Yes, chant.
Tasmad asakta satam
Tatatam.
satatam karyam
Karyam karma samachara.
ashakto hai acharan karma param apnoti purusha.
Purushaha, very nice. Yes, recite.
Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty for working without attachment. One attains the supreme.
Yes, therefore, without being attached to the fruit of activity, whatever activity karma you are doing, one should act as a matter of duty. You should think that is my duty. For by working without attachment, one attains the supreme. You don't have to be attached with it. You have to do it as your duty. Like Arjuna was Kshatriya, it was his duty to do it. That's why he has to do it. Yad yad acharati shreshtaha. Yes, anybody wants to chant? Mahika, chant.
Ma'am, can I chant?
Yes, Gyanadeep after Mahika. Okay, you all have holiday, no?
Yeah, Mataji, we have
Yes,
holiday.
Mataji.
Chant,
Yeah,
chant.
Mataji.
यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत्प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते.
Very nice. Yes, yes, Devanshi, chant.
Can I read the translation?
Yes, read.
Whenever action, a great Sorry, my little brother came in.
No problem.
Whatever
Chat.
action a great man performs, common men follow.
Yes. So you all know whoever the great person, whatever they have done, we try to copy them, right? We try to copy them, but we copy their action. We don't only see them, we also see what they are doing it. Whatever action a great man performs, common man follows. That is what here it is. Here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. All the followers are also following. Even this lady is telling her grandson, please, you also follow him, right? Whatever great man performs, common man likes to follow. The duck is going, all the ducklings are going behind him. Or your mom goes, you'll also follow her action. Whatever she does, you also try to do it. In the childhood, when you were small, maybe you would have taken dupatta and behave like a mom, right? Sometimes you're like your teachers and all, you all like to do that. We like to copy the action. We don't see this person is smoking and the leader is saying, you don't smoke, okay, please don't smoke. Will they follow that what he's saying, or they follow their action?
They will follow that.
They will follow their action.
They'll say, we will do what you do, not what you say. What are you doing? We'll do only that. We'll copy only that. Yes, that's what we have to be very careful. And the great person, it is responsibility of the leader to be very nice and very good in behavior. Okay. Now,
Can
Buddhi.
I read this?
Yes.
Mataji, can I read?
Jnanadeep, read.
Na buddhi bhedam janayade he ajnanam karma sanginam हम जोसाये सर्व कर्मणि विद्वान युक्ता असमाकरण.
Yes.
So as not to disrupt the minds of ignorant men attached to the fruitive results of prescribed duties. A learned person should not include them to stop work. Rather, by working in the spirit of the devotion, he should engage them in all sorts of activities for the gradual development of Krishna consciousness.
Yes. So, anybody wants to chant?
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can I
Yes,
chant?
chant, Ushashi.
Na buddhi vedham janayed ajnanam karma sanginam yoshayed sarva karmani vidvan yukta samacharan.
Yes, very nice. So, has not to disturb the mind of ignorant. Who is ignorant? People who doesn't know. They are very ignorant. You should not force them. Oh, you should not think about when attached to the fruitive result of prescribed duties, a learned person, a leader, a person, we should not tell them don't work. Okay. Who is, because his mind is not that calm enough, his senses are not been controlled. Okay. So you should not disturb his mind. Rather, you are working by working in the spirit of devotion. Ask him to work in devotion. Like suppose in at your home also, you all must be knowing your parents, sometimes they'll request you to help her in some, during some festival or during some puja. They'll tell, go and get flowers, go and clean that and all. Have you helped your mom in doing all that, your dad in doing that?
Not all that, but some of the things. Yes.
Sometimes, no, they'll also try to include in some of their activities. In that way, slowly you'll also have sometimes you are been asked to go and get sweets or try to help in cutting some vegetables for making prasadam for the Lord. So in that way you are also involved, because you're small enough now, you don't have that much of strength, and your focus is not that, you can't leave everything and do bhakti, but at least you are involved in that way you're trying to engage in all that sort of activities. Gradually you will develop Krishna consciousness. In that, gradually you will develop bhakti. Yes, that's why they try to involve you in that way. Yes, anybody wants to chant Prakrite? Yes,
Mataji,
chant, Mahika.
okay, Mataji. प्रकृते क्रियमाणानि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः अहंकार विमूढात्मा कर्ताहमिति मन्यते.
Yes, who's reading?
Mataji,
Mataji, can I?
Yes, Shaurya.
The spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of false ego, thinks himself the door of activities that are in actuality carried out by the three modes of material nature.
Sometimes we think that we are only doer of everything. Oh, I am so smart, I am so intelligent and all. We think that way. But it is not. That is the false ego which we have, right? We think that because of this only everybody is getting this. No, it is not like that. Everything is already planned. Everything is moving as per. We have false ego. We think that we are the doer of activity. But actually, in the three modes are acting on us. Which are the three modes of material nature? Anybody knows it?
Satvaguna, Rajoguna,
Yes. So these three modes are controlled by Maya Devi, right? Three modes: Satyaguna, Satoguna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. We are like the puppets. It is forcing us to pull our hand there or hit him or whatever activity. It is forcing as per our nature, our behavior, whatever we have cultivated. That is being forced. That because of that we are being controlled. We are thinking that we are the doer, but that is the wrong attitude due to ahankara. Because of false ego we have. We always we don't like people dictating us. We'll tell them, hey, don't teach me, I'm smart enough. Don't. That is the ahankara which we have. Arjuna vacha. Yes, anybody wants to chant atha? Yes, chant.
Arjuna uvacha atakena prayukto yam papam charati
Charati purushaha
purushaha anicham api varshaneya baladiva niyojita. Arjuna said, O descendant of Vrishni,
by what is one impelled
to sinful acts even unwillingly as if engaged by force.
So sometimes we don't feel like doing, but still we are forcefully being done. So descendant of Krishna, Krishna is the descendant of Vrishni. He's been addressed like that. By what is one impelled? So Krishna will tell you that because of this karmas, because of this three modes of material nature, he doesn't know. Arjuna is saying that why I am feeling forcefully I am being dragged here. So sometimes this is the three modes of material, like the ignorance which is there. Sometimes a smoke is there, we are not able to see everything. Something we can just see, okay, it has been covered as if we are not able to see, like a dust is been covered on the glass. Can you see your image on that? No, unless and until you don't clean, you won't be able to see. Even here, like the baby is inside the womb, it is also ignorant, right? These are all the ignorant modes which we can learn more. Okay. Tasmat, anybody wants to chant?
Can I?
Yes, Mahika.
Tasmat tvamendriyanyadvav neyamya bharatarshabha papmanam mitrajahiyenam jnana vijnana nashanam.
Yes, Ushashi.
Therefore, O Arjuna, best of the Bharatas, in the very beginning, carve this great symbol of sin, lust, by regulating the senses and slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization.
Yes. So whenever you feel some negative thoughts and all, you should scrub it immediately in that movement. Otherwise, it will slowly grow and you will end up doing some sinful activity. If you have any wrong desires and all, you have to control it. Okay. That is why you have to scrub it at the beginning stage. That is the symbol of it will make you you will end up doing some sinful activity. So you have to regulate your senses, control your senses, your mind, your tongue, your eating taste buds, your hearing, what you're hearing. Everything should be controlled by the five senses. Okay. And slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. In that way you won't be able to get self-realization. What are the prescribed dharma in this Kali Yuga? In the 4 yugas you all know, right? This is
Satyuga for meditation.
yes, in Satyuga you meditate. In Treta Yuga you do fire sacrifice. And Dwapar Yuga you do temple worship. Yuga you
Chanting the holy name.
chanting holy name. Yes, only one more shloka is there. Then we'll wind up. Okay?
Mataji, can I read this shloka?
Yes, read. Chant.
Indriyani parane ahur indraye bhaya parammana manasa tu para buddhir yo buddhi paratastu sa. The working senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And he, the soul, is even higher than the intelligence.
Yes, very nice. Yes, Anushka, chant.
Okay, Mataji. Indriyani paryan ahur. Indriyad param manaha manastu parabuddhir yo buddhi paratastu saha.
Very nice. Yes. Misha.
Indriyani paran ahur. Indriyebhya param mana manasastu parabuddhir yo buddhi paratastu sa.
Very nice. Usha, she.
The walking senses are superior to the dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And he, the soul, is even higher than the intelligence.
Yes. So working senses are superior to dull matter. Working senses are superior to whatever dull matter, whatever matter is there. We are made up of 5 matters. Which are they?
Fire,
Fire,
Yes,
earth,
correct.
water,
fire,
air,
water,
sky.
air.
So we are superior than the dull matter, whatever body we are made up of. But mind is higher than the senses. Senses are higher, okay? Working senses are higher than dull matter. But even higher is the mind. Mind is higher than the senses. And even higher, intelligence is still higher than the mind. And the soul, the soul is even higher than the intelligence, okay? So you can understand this chariot, you can see here. So this is all the working senses, 5 senses which we have. And this is, what is it? It has been controlled, like the mind has been controlled. Okay, this is the intelligence. He is using his intelligence to control the senses. But who is guiding him? The soul is guiding him. Okay, in that way. Actually, it was already over, Ekadashi. This is the old slide. Okay, so takeaway message is law of karma. Okay, whatever you do, good activities, pious activities, you get good reaction. If you do wrong things, you will get bad reaction. As you sow, so shall you reap. You all know, right? All happiness and sadness in our life is due to our past karma. We did something wrong, that's why we are suffering. We do something good, that's why we are enjoying. Do your duty as a sacrifice for Vishnu, right? Krishna. So in Satyuga, what was the sacrifice? Yes.
Meditation.
Okay.
Treta Yuga, fire sacrifice. Dwapar Yuga, temple worship.
Temple
Yuga,
worship.
chanting the
Kali
Hare.
Yuga, chanting Hare Krishna.
Very nice. We all chant once.
Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. So today there's little bigger, longer chapter. That's good that you all had holiday today. We'll all, if anything is there, let me know. We can just talk today. Anyone has any doubt? Everybody is able to.
Mataji, can I ask something?
Yes, Mahika.
Mataji, that last slide you show, that good acts, good karma, bad karma, it's the good karma is akarma and that bad karma is talking about vikarma, right?
Yes, what is vikarma? See, I'll just show the slide again.
Miss, can I say what is vikarma?
See, can you see here? Yes. So vikarma is whatever you're doing that is against the law of the nature, right? You're doing something wrong, unpious. You can all note this and remember.
Cutting the tree.
Yes, whatever is there, that is vikarma. It is not recommended. Whatever you do, you're killing some animal and eating it. That is all vikarma, okay? And karma is activity which you're doing. Vikarma is also you're stealing somebody's property. You're not the property belongs to somebody and you want to enjoy that property, that is all vikarma. It is not as per the law of nature. Okay, and karma is doing your good activity. You're doing good, you'll definitely, if you sow nice beautiful flower tree plant, you'll definitely get nice flowers and all, no? So if you do something good, you'll get good result. Akarma is devotional activity. You're offering everything for the Lord, that is akarma. Okay, you have to go to that platform, akarma. You should do everything for the Lord and you should accept the offering. In that way, you'll get it. Okay. Yes, anybody has any doubt?
Mataji, can you send the attendance again?
Again, I have already shared it, I think. Again, I'll send. Please mark, everybody mark your attendance. Niranjana? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mataji, that I had.
Okay. Okay, anyone else wants to know anything?
Mataji, does Bhagwan reside in demons too?
Bhagwan?
Does Bhagwan reside in demons too?
Paramatma is there in demons also. Yes, that is because of your karma, whatever activity you have done, you have acquired that type of guna in you. If you are into lot of ignorance mode, you are into that guna, okay, and you become demonic. That is only because of your nature. You have not cultivated it nicely. You are not able to control your senses, and that influence is more on you. That's why you are into demonic mode, that is ignorant mode. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Krishna is not forcing anybody. Okay. So whatever activity you are doing, you are fully free to do your activity in this Kali Yuga, in any of the yugas. Krishna forcefully doesn't say, oh, chal, leave everything and chant my name. No, it is willingly you have to do it. By submissively you have to do it. By sincerely you have to do it. You don't have to just think about your own self gratification. If you're enjoying yourself, you feel that I am just come here to enjoy the life. Maybe you will lose this human form of the life, which is very, very durlabh manav jivan. So you have to utilize it to the highest. You can just try to do whatever is recommended, do the best whichever way you can do, because if you don't know next life what we are going to become, and we don't want to continue this cycle of birth and death and birth and then continuously. You have to go back to Krishna. No, everybody has to go back to Krishna. Krishna is calling. As a parent doesn't want his child to roam around like that, right, from one place to another, keep on moving. Every parent would like their child to be very safe, in a nice condition. So Krishna also wants you all, but still you have to be eligible to go there. Otherwise, Krishna is not allowing you to go there. Unless and until you don't reform yourself, you're not going back to Krishna. You have to do your good activity, right? You have to be in akarma mode. You have to reach to the platform. Yeah, we'll see the gunas and all in coming chapters. Okay. We'll all meet again tomorrow. If any doubt is there or anyone has not marked their attendance, please let me know. Yes, Ushashi, you have any doubt? Your hand is raised.
It's raised from almost an hour.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
Mataji.
Yes, Nitin.
Mataji, I have
Krishna
a question.
Mataji. If our good karmas are good karmas and bad karmas are in the balance, so what are the results we will get?
If you are doing good, no, you will definitely get good. And if you do wrong, you'll get wrong. But then whatever you do, you offer it to the Lord. That doesn't mean that you hurt somebody and you said, God, please forgive me. Every time you can't do it, right? By mistake, if you do, and then you surrender to the Lord, please guide me. I should not be doing wrong things in my next movement. And you're following that very determinedly. Definitely Krishna is going to take out all the negative thoughts and bad karma effects of the previous period. Okay, so you have to have that faith. Definitely Krishna is helping you.
Okay, thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you. Nitin is helping me in many ways. Thank you so much, everyone. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindhubhaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnavand ki jai. Yes, Mahika.
Mataji, I was taking the quiz and one question came up. It is
Hare Krishna, thank you.
and the question came
Hare
up.
Krishna, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Mataji, Hare means Radha Rani, right? Oh,
Yes.
okay. And if it is Hare Rama, Hare means Sita Ma.
Yeah, you can just say, think whatever. See, Radha Rani, Sita Devi, Lakshmi, these are all the same. That is from Radha Rani only all this manifestation has happened of the Sita, Lakshmi and all, okay? You, like from Krishna only Vishnu has come. That is all it as per the Shastras. But so you can think in that way. They are not different from each other. Krishna, Vishnu, they are not different from each other. Rama, they are all same. But yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Hare Krishna.
Oh.
Hare Krishna. We'll meet tomorrow again. Please join by 5:50. We'll chant, okay? One round. Hare Krishna. Please take your quizzes, mark your attendance. Anybody not marked your attendance, please let me know. Again, I'll share in the group. Please chant, please mark your attendance, whoever has not marked. Hare Krishna. See you all. Chant more. Try to chant today. You all have holiday, no? Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.